David Adom, Eli Bin, and myself to host here Governor Huckabee, U.S. Ambassador to Israel, and his wife, Janet. Thank you so much for coming here. I believe that after the last operation in Iran, it became even clearer for many people, not only in Israel, but all around the world, that Magen David Adom is truly the backbone of Israel's resilience, because these great people, our paramedics, our teams, our volunteers, they were everywhere, and they were everywhere within seconds. And while everyone was running to find a shelter, they were running inside, our paramedics, they were running outside to try and save lives. And it's important to note that Magen David Adom is a non-governmental organization. Yes, indeed, we get a small portion of our budget from our government, around 15%, and another portion is the fees. But the most important part is how we can equip ourselves with state-of-the-art equipment, advanced technologies that are enabling us to be deployed everywhere and save lives within minutes, maybe seconds, is mostly thanks to our friends and supporters. And our main friends and supporters, they live in the United States of America. So it's not only about this building, it's about the armored ambulances, it's about all the means that you saw downstairs. And we are so grateful to each and every one of them. And the fact that you are about not just to visit us here, but also to donate from your blood to saving other people's lives here in Israel, I think it says everything. It symbolizes the true friendship, brotherhood between our great nations, between you as one of our staunch great supporters ever. And so I just can say thank you from the bottom of my heart to you, to Janet, to the American people, to the President of the United States, to President Trump. God bless America. God bless Israel. Thank you, Ambassador.
I'm very proud of the Americans who have made significant contributions to this incredible facility. I'm grateful that in doing so, they've not only protected Israelis, but they've protected the 700,000 Americans who live in Israel. Most people have no idea that there are that many Americans living here. Most of our own members of Congress have no idea. And I explained to several of them that that is a full congressional district back home. There are more Americans living in Israel than Americans living in any other country other than Mexico. More Americans live in Israel than live in Canada, the UK, France, Spain, Italy. So protecting lives here very likely is protecting American lives. And so it is fitting that many American donors have contributed dramatically to what is a state-of-the-art facility, the pride of medical technology, and really the centerpiece of seeking ways to save people's lives by getting the care to them faster than has ever been imagined. The common denominator that I've seen here today is not the language. Some people speak Arabic, some speak Hebrew, a few of us speak English, not even very well, but that's all we got. And it's not ethnicity. There are people who are Israeli, there are people who are Arabic, there are people who are more European. It's not that. It's not religion. Because among the many, many volunteers and the people who serve with this organization, some are Jewish, some are Muslim, some are Christian, some are Druze. It runs the full gamut. That's not the common denominator. There is one common denominator among all the people that make this an extraordinary, life-saving organization. and that is that everyone who is a part of it has one goal: not to advance a religion, a language, a nationality, for that matter even a country, but to save lives. And they save lives regardless of whose life is being saved. So it wouldn't matter if it was me, an American. It wouldn't matter if it was a Palestinian or an Israeli or a tourist. That's what makes this organization something to be very grateful for. We hear a lot about miracles, and this place is, I would say, the originator of a lot of miracles. I don't mean that in a way that sounds disrespectful. Let me quickly tell you, there's a favorite story of mine. An Israeli bought a farm down in the Negev, and it was rough land. There was nothing there but rocks and dirt, and it was pretty barren. But he worked it. He worked it hard. For 5 years he worked it. And after a long period of time of developing drip irrigation and tilling that land, it was producing fruits and vegetables, and it was beautiful. One day his rabbi came down to see him, and he said, "Oh, my son, what you and God have done with this place." With that, the farmer wiped the sweat off his brow and said, "Yeah, Rabbi, you should have seen it when God had it all by himself." And that story reminds me that miracles happen. God is involved, but he uses the hands and the feet and the minds and the hearts of the people, like those who work here and those who serve all over the country. And the miracles are no less divine, but they are also no less the extraordinary sacrifice and service of the people who live here and who help their fellow citizens to live life and to live it better. And to all of you, I say thank you. Now I'm about to give some blood, as is my wife. Some lucky Israeli is going to have my blood someday, and I'm sure they will be the better for it. If we find out that they got it and it made them sick, I don't want to hear about it. I just want to hear how you continue to use this extraordinary, amazing, state-of-the-art technology to save the lives of people that wouldn't be with us otherwise. Thank you very, very much. All right.
Just one second.
Yes, I do want to say that to be here with Magen David Adom is a great privilege for me, to see these facilities, to see the men and women who work here, who serve here, who sacrifice here. And I hope that the people back in America, many of whom have been very generous to Magen David Adom, will continue to be so, because they can know that their contributions are making an incredible difference in the lives of people who wouldn't be with us without those contributions and sacrifices.